time, and I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I did that last time.
Yeah, you did.
But welcome back to another Sumthin Friday. Who I got? As y'all know,
Lady Most Out.
that didn't sound energetic. Lady Most Out. That didn't sound like.
I'm sorry.
It didn't sound like you. Maybe you need a couple of these shots of this. See if you get livid.
He ain't gonna know what to do with itself when I give this up.
Huh? You can't give up for the channel. Channel gotta keep going. You gotta keep sipping.
It's gonna be a struggle.
Give it up for what? This ain't an everyday thing. So what you giving it up for?
It's not an everyday thing, but when it is a thing, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is it a thing?
Sir.
Inquiring
Most
minds.
times when
No.
we start drinking, we start drinking. Like,
It
ain't one drink.
You start drinking. My minimum is a 3 to 4 minutes.
Let's not do this.
When I'm just sitting at the
Let's
house.
not do this.
Yes, 3 to 4 minutes.
You don't want to do that.
Yes, yes, we do.
Every day this week, you've
No.
been...
No. We're not gonna start with that. Every day this week has not been, and I have a
Okay.
nightcap to help me sleep and relax.
3 cups is a nightcap?
Yes, sometimes I need 3 cups to nightcap when I'm stressed out. So yes,
You go to the gym? Like, I thought that was your stress relief.
that's morning before I go to work. Then after work, that's that gets me prepared to go to work. And then after, I'm like, depending on what the day
You're
is,
supposed to go for a walk
I do.
to release the stress.
I'm walking all day. I'm on my feet all
That's
day,
not the same thing. You're working,
but I'm still walking.
but you're still in the foundation of what is stressing you out. That is not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try that, so you can move on.
Walking ain't gonna stop my stress.
It helps. It. There's tons of
I
studies
need
that
mine
says
to
it is the
move.
number one thing that helps to relieve stress and
I
cortisol.
tried that, didn't do that. I know what I need to relieve my stress. But that's a whole nother topic, and we're not gonna get into that. The married life, y'all know what I'm talking about. But hey, we're not gonna go too.
Man, you don't want to talk about it.
We're not gonna go too far off
One day we
course.
will.
Yeah, we will. We're gonna have a. I've been thinking about doing
A marriage conversation.
That's what marriage, couples conversation, all of the above. Wonder where y'all tune in for that. Y'all go ahead and drop that down if y'all want to tune in to that. I got 20-something plus years experience, so I think.
No, we got. See,
Yeah.
see, that's
You got 20,
that's
I
a
got
main
20.
that's a main issue in this relationship.
No, it's not. You got 20 and I got 20. Just because I said I got
We
20.
have 20.
I got a separate.
You're in relation with yourself?
Yes, I am.
It's been more than 20 years. My God.
But
Maybe you lying to them, but you ain't lying to me.
I didn't learn it until you came
whatever.
along. So,
I want you to get that number right.
then
You're lying to the people.
Then I really learned myself. So that's 20 plus years plus the 20 years. So I'm 40 in. What you talking about?
You're old. So I'm just calling yourself.
Yes. Uh-huh.
We're older. Old is a state of mind, not a state of being.
What you looking for?
Every time we
hold up,
record.
she comes out. Just let y'all know, 2 Peasy, the thumbnail expert, the video expert. You just ate.
Really?
She came out. You gonna show your face?
I can't wait till she go back to school. So some of this energy of being bored, where she eating everything in sight, can go.
I'm taking that from you. You put that on one more time.
I'm gonna do a
Put it
video.
on one more time.
I'm gonna do a video, you guys, about the addiction of lip balms and chapsticks. Okay. What's in there?
Ain't nothing. Well,
that-
your lips do be dry some days.
Exactly, I pretty-
But now you're overdoing it. When you
But-
need it, you're not gonna have it.
But
I know.
if she drink water like her esthetician mother told her,
You've been
she
failing as an
wouldn't be
esthetician.
dehydrated like that, and her
You-
lips
you've been-
wouldn't be like.
You've been failing as an esthetician.
No, I ain't been feeling. You just don't listen, so I stopped wasting my time with tablets.
Are we throwing shots?
Anyway,
Are we throwing shots?
The SPF situation the other day?
SPF. What y'all got going on?
SPF?
she's in Target.
Sunscreen.
Now let me tell you how
She's
she
an
tried to.
esthetician, and you know, if you have a skincare routine and you don't put on sunscreen after it, it's useless. There's no point.
What you putting on sunscreen unless you going out?
There's no point in doing a skincare routine if you don't put on sunscreen afterwards. It's useless.
But that's only if you're going out.
But still, you're always supposed to put on sunscreen. No, you don't.
Sunscreen is for people who
Mama,
are out in the
Mama,
sun for more
tell-
than 15
Those
to more
dermatologists
minutes.
watching, those estheticians watching, they're gonna be disappointed.
No, they not because this is the
That was
thing.
20 years
No,
ago.
be quiet. If you what I was
I'm gonna have
explaining
to
to
get
you.
a Q-tip to clean out my ear to hear this.
What I was explaining to her, y'all, is as an esthetician, we advise you anytime you're doing anything where you're fading discoloration in your skin or anything of that nature, you're supposed to wear SPF. But if I can barely get her to go outside on the balcony, I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money for SPF, and you won't even go outside on the balcony. She's talking about when she goes to school. Okay, you're not in school yet, and she like, I'm like, you're not doing any sports right now. So
Right now,
what are
I'm
we
not
buying
doing
SPF for? Because you're gonna be in a school building all day long.
Not all
Like,
day
make
long.
it make sense to
You
me.
know we go outside, right?
You ain't gonna be going
4
outside
hours.
yet.
On Monday.
What,
That's not that
are you
far
talking
away.
about what? When you walk in the school building?
No, I'm talking about during lunch. Our lunch.
You choose to sit outside.
No, they lock the doors. What
No.
you mean?
This is a whole nother
They won't
conversation.
let you in.
But I spent $55 at the store with her trickery for hair products,
That was because-
natural hair products,
That was because
deodorant,
That's because of
and
Target. They prices
lip balm that she's hooked on, Burt's Bees.
This right here. This right here. Hold on. It's watermelon. It's not focusing.
It autofocus. You gotta be patient.
This right here. Amazing.
She's hooked on it.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna hide it
No,
from
the
you.
vanilla bean.
Every time
and
you
the
see her,
watermelon,
she
amazing.
got it, put
Wait,
it on
that's
her lips.
not-
So I'm trying to explain to
Hey,
her.
this is not a Nyla tell story. You can, I don't care.
If she would actually drink water
We're
and
not
hydrate
advertising that as
herself,
Burt's
her
Bees.
skin wouldn't be dehydrated.
Unless Burt's
So they
Bees,
can send me a whole 8-pack of this.
they're gonna have to send more than 8-pack. They're gonna have to send a check.
Yeah, that too.
Anyway, so if you guys don't know, if you are dehydrated or you have a lack thereof
Your lips are
hydration
dry.
in your
My lips are
face
not dry right
is
now.
the
I
first
just
place
want to
that
put
shows
it
it.
on.
Under eyes, lips, skin, hands, where you feel like you can't keep enough or cracked cuticles, that is a sign of dehydration. So if you're not properly hydrating yourself on a consistent basis, you're gonna have those signs of what she's having. So
I'm not having none of that.
that's
I
why
just
she's
wanted
going
to put
crazy
it
with this
on.
lip balm.
I just
Just
like
drink
it.
water.
It smells amazing. It tastes amazing.
Hooked.
That's the only reason why I put it
I'm
on.
gonna have to find out what they putting in Burt's Bees to make it. Cause you know,
It's another video, and I'll tell you about it used to be Carmex back in the
yeah,
day.
Carmex used to be
But
heavy.
Carmex had mentholated in it.
Cause I remember I was
Menthol.
putting that on like regular, like dude, why I keep putting on Carmex? I had to
Because
get
it
rid of
dries
that
out,
stuff.
it dries out your lips constantly. You have to keep putting it on over and over. That's why I got rid of mine. Because it was useless.
It's
Carmex
what's
used to
in
be-
the products.
Yeah.
That's why it's important. Burt's Bees is
But
not.
that doesn't
They're
really-
not a
I
bad.
just like to
They're
put
not
it
a
on.
bad product line. They are one of the only lines that these days that's natural based. Which natural based means most of the products inside of there is vegan, and I think that Burt's Bees is one of the products that
And
is.
it's not tested on animals. Which makes
And
it
she's
even
big
better.
on not being tested
Are you
on
sure?
animals.
It says
Just because it says it does. These companies nowadays be lying through their teeth, telling you
She would be brokenhearted if she found
telling
out
you
that they tested
telling you
it on
stuff's
animals.
organic and it's not
I will never
organic.
use Burt's Bees again.
You never
And
use
I
Burt.
will-
I'm gonna find that. Maybe that'll stop you from using it.
No.
Fine. Yeah. Fine.
Just-
But that's why I
you
said
know
I
what?
keep
There-
my aesthetics info to myself.
But-
Because when people don't listen to you, what's the point of telling somebody
You,
something?
well, no, actually, you never know who listens to you. Just because one person don't listen to you, you may go through 1,000 people before that first person listen to you. Then they spread it on and pass it on. So that don't mean you stop. But hey, we getting back to
valuable
what we're
lessons
here
from
for.
my kids and from my family.
Yes.
They taught me a lot.
We getting
Just be
back.
quiet.
We getting back to what we here for, and it's not Burt's Bees.
And your dehydrated, sun
I'm not
depraved.
dehydrated. I just really
skin.
wanted to put it on. That's how good it is. It makes my lips so smooth.
This is not a commercial.
Are you
Goodbye.
you kissing your? You keep doing that.
Yeah, she's
That's how
so
you
weird.
do it. So
I keep
smooth.
doing this. Like, it's so smooth.
That's
Anyway, what we here for?
nice. I'm gonna beep you out.
What we here for, Mr.
Yeah,
Williams?
this is what we're here for today. Not Burt's Bees, not none of that.
Don't cut them off like that.
You said cut them off.
Don't
no,
cut them
we
off.
cutting you off like
no,
that. What
don't
you
do
talking
me
about?
like that. Hey. Oh, never mind.
Go out of your room, cause you.
Day in the life.
Hey, but what we got here today is something I seen on IG, and it was what's it, I believe her name is the Danny Rose. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Rose.
Danny Rose. And you know, it's a red cup cocktail, so I had to get some red cups for this. Which you don't have to get the red cups, but I'm like, you know, we're gonna get some red cups. I've been meaning to get some anyway when we mixing up. But what's in this is, I was like, you know what? Let's start off with the main thing, the big boy right here. I've drank whiskey before, but I think it took me to a whole nother level. That was in my younger days.
Oh, God.
So, you know, most old heads like Silver Fox Gang, you know, they sip some whiskey. And I think, you know, our photographer, Will, you know, I think he messed with the whiskey. But this is the Jack Daniels Honey Hennessy. Is that saying right? No, Tennessee. Why am I thinking Hennessy? That's because I got some Hennessy over there. That's
Hey,
what it is.
Michelle.
Some Tennessee Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey Whiskey. Honey liqueur blended with Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey.
Y'all, and I'm already seeing a lot of sugar things in it, so I don't drink whiskey, so we're gonna see where this takes me. Let's hope this
Yeah,
doesn't.
so this is gonna be, like I said, this is Sips on Friday, where you try something new that you normally don't do. Which a lot of stuff has been new coming out. We've been trying, and a lot of the stuff we stick to our regulars. You know, like I said, on this tequila, and we've been doing a lot of other things that's new, been popping out from. I guess you could say black brands. They, you know, from Rose to Mary J. Blige, E40 to who else? Puffy, Diddy. Who else?
The wines.
McBride
McBride
sisters.
sisters.
Yep. So we've been running down a lot, but
Oh, we haven't done De Leon.
yeah, I haven't done that tequila. I'm gonna have to do that one. 5 shots tequila.
No, sir.
Don't know if
No.
we gonna make it.
No.
What? No. Okay.
Stick to what you're good at.
I'm gonna have to play that.
That
when
ain't
we make
it.
Who was that? Red Cafe. I think that was his.
It was.
But the drink, she called it the. Oh Jesus! Right on me.
Here it is.
She called it. She says, I'm gonna read what she says in this. What happens when a hot toddy meets a lemon drop?
Oh, Jesus.
You get this delicious baby right here. I'm sure we could all still use a little something to calm the nerves. Whether you are whether you are vaccinated or not, it don't matter. The Vactini?
Vactini.
Vactini?
Really?
Yeah, the vaccine. Vactini
Yeah, like a martini, but she's using vac like vaccination.
will surely help you with all the madness happening right now. It's just what Dr. Danny ordered. So we about to try what Dr. Danny ordered and see how good this is. And it goes with 2 ounces of the honey whiskey, 1 lemon juice, fresh lemon, some juice out of that. Some good old simple syrup, which is weird. Where's the bottle at?
Yes, I
Now I'm gonna talk about it because this is a different one from the picture. It had some simple syrup, and apparently it looked like fungus started growing in the simple syrup at the bottom.
It's been in the
It's been in the refrigerator chill, so it's like, what the hell? So I had to run to the store and grab another quick little bottle. And what we got? We got triple sec, which I'm glad I asked somebody on this, because when I went to the store, the guy was like, which one you want? I'm like, shit, what's the difference? He was like, well, you got one that's 30 proof and one that's 60 proof, and the one
I'm glad you
and
asked.
the one I had was 60 proof. He was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you probably want the 30 proof. I was like, yeah, it is going with the whiskey
His
already.
ass would have came home with the 60 proof. I'll be laying on the floor over here at the front door.
So yeah, we got that good old triple sec. I'm like, man, can you drink this straight then? Because you know
It's like 30 proof.
well, it's only 15% alcohol, but it's 30. So I guess the 60 proof probably would have been 30% alcohol. Yeah, and it says some lemon seltzer. Now this was kind of difficult in there. I was like, man, I'm looking for lemon seltzer, and they was like, oh, I didn't see nothing on the shelves. He was looking. He had to call, and this is what we ended up getting.
Sparkling lemon.
It's Fever Tree, and it's sparkling lemon.
Y'all, it's lemon. We just being hood rich.
Yeah. Sparkling lemon. So,
And this is a good old organic lemon. Look at that. Look how pretty it is.
yeah. Lemon. So you got that, which 2 ounces of the honey whiskey, 1 lemon. It's the simple serve for sweetness, but it's optional, so you don't have to use it. 1 ounce of triple sec and the lemon seltzer, which it didn't say how much of the lemon seltzer. I hate when they put these on there, but never give you the full ingredients to make, or all the right measurements for everything to make. So you just gotta eyeball it, which that's what I do anyway. As she'll tell you, I'm just whip it in the cup and let it do what it do. So it says, add all ingredients to a shaker or a red cup, which we got the red cup, but I got my shaker, so I'm gonna do that and whip it in there. And red cup with ice, mix together, and boom, it's a drink.
So get to mixing.
Get to mix.
No, this your drink. You mix like you do me.
You the drink.
Mm.
You like my Vanna White.
I'm gonna be the taste tester.
This is what we doing.
I'm gonna be Vanna Black.
The Vanna Black. Well, yeah, Vanna Black. We got Vanna Black here, y'all. Nikki Black. That's what it is.
Really?
It's not Vanna. It's Nikki Black here today.
Really?
So you gonna do you gotta do all of that. So we ain't gonna need all of these. So just pop.
How you know? You don't even know how much supposed to put in there.
We gonna make it work.
I don't know. It looks lemony. Like
Yeah, it does.
you can see the actual lemon at the bottom. You know how when you squeeze the lemon.
I
y'all,
wanna
and
say
sits
shake it,
to the
but then
bottom.
I think if
I'm
you shake
scared
it-
because it's sparkling and it's got. I don't want that. Make sure
They gonna get you live, all drenched down.
Let's not and say you did.
Well, do me this, since I'm gonna cut that for me, so we can squeeze. All right,
You
where's?
want ice too? Or you want me to wait until after you do your thing?
You can put some ice in the cups, and I'll just pour it over.
Okay, when you out, back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch. We get in the ranch.
I mean, talk to the people, sir. Talk to the people.
I'm like, what you talking about? Well, I do want to get ranch stuff. But hey, so I guess we'll go to what we've lately been going on. Since it's been a minute. It's been a few weeks since the last one.
Why has it been a minute?
Stretching them out. So, what's going on in the world?
What's been happening in your world, Mr. Mosto?
Ain't nothing been happening but work. As you see, where we were just talking about the nightcaps. Work can't keep people. Well, let me rephrase that. I guess we didn't talk about this before. Companies are saying, I hear this from my mechanic shops that where people just don't want to work. We can't keep nobody. No, people want to work, but people want to work for what they worth. So y'all companies gonna have to stop saying people don't want to work. Y'all just don't want to pay nobody. Y'all want to make all the profit, keep it to yourself, and don't want to pay your people better, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Prices of everything has gone up crazy. People's like, man, I might as well do something for myself instead of coming for you. There's no benefits. Companies ain't like they were back in the day, you know, where you can get the good pension, retirement, and all of that. I watched the whole thing on YouTube a while ago. Did we say how many of these were again?
It says it on there.
No, I didn't. It was on the box. I can't remember. We're gonna work.
One shot at the top, and then the small one is the half.
I know, but it told you how many ounces it was.
No, the cook tells you the ounces.
No, it said it on this. When I looked on the box, that's how I knew how many ounces it was when we did it. No, it's not on there. It was on the box when we actually got it. That's why I was saying I don't remember. But we gonna do doubles anyway.
But if you take a shot and pour it in there and pour it in here, it'll tell you the ounces.
I know. That's what I was gonna do. In fact, I'm gonna need some glasses here in a minute. You know. But yeah, so you know that's been going on. People leaving companies. All these people keep saying like, nobody want to work. That's what it is.
And how many ounces of the?
That's an ounce. So we're gonna do 2 ounces.
You said 2 ounces. Of
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much. They want to give you 2 times the work, but don't want to give you 2 times the pay.
Yeah. So that companies need to stop that. What's going on? Oh, and I guess what you know. You good your Brandon in this whole team, you know, they done passed what they trying to pass.
Who's Brandon?
Brandon, everybody, if you don't know who Brandon is, Google it, it'll come up. your president.
Why we calling this man Brandon?
I told you we had that conversation.
No, the people want to know about.
Y'all just have to Google it. I'm not gonna explain that what happened, why they call him Brandon. But we gonna say this one last just to see how it tastes without it.
Because that's an option, right?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Y'all, he got a bad habit of spraying people. So.
Really?
Yep.
That's only for fun.
Really. But
You know what? All the towels.
it's in there.
I was looking for the towels, but I forgot I washed them due to that issue. I was trying to see if I can just pop it without. Is it one of those? Or I'm gonna have to get the bottle open.
But yeah. So Mr. Mostyle has been.
You put ice in the cups?
Yes. He's been dreading work. He goes in with a semi-smile on his face.
Yeah, I'll be good some days.
And then when he come home,
It's just, I'll be good. Some days it's time for a change. That's all it is. Like I said, you know, it's not that, like at my company, people been, actually I'm the only one here in the DFW handling what I do. And it's another guy he's in Houston.
I think so.
And they got us spread everywhere. Like I've been going back and forth to Oklahoma, which I'm about tired of that. So yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out on that because that's not what I signed up for. In that case, I can go back really making some money.
On the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I work in mortgage, and so I don't need to say more. I don't need to say anything else. I work in mortgage. It's very self-explanatory. You see what's happening with the markets. You see what's happening with COVID. Loans that was extended. If you haven't, watch what's going on mortgages. Interest rates, layoffs, tons and tons of layouts, but double the work.
I just want to taste it and see if I need that simple syrup. Not bad, actually. It remind me of. Yeah, it's not bad. Yes, I will though. Just to see. I think that, you know, the Vactini. It didn't say how much.
Oh, use a smaller cider.
Duh.
But, you know, I don't got to the point I don't even want to talk about work no more.
Yeah, like I said, that's when it's time to change.
I don't want to talk about it.
You know, it was, you know, something I was actually just listening to Pimp C and Bun B on the way back from grabbing this.
A song?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's, I don't remember what the name of the song was, but it was basically talking about.
Tell the people before how much simple syrup did you put in there?
I just put like a half an ounce of a simple syrup.
Okay.
But it was fine without. Like I said, you can add it. It was, if you wanted to add it extra, you could add it.
Simple syrup is just gonna make it sweet, y'all. It's just gonna give you more of a sweetness instead of a pucker.
So we about to see what this Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Whiskey liqueur.
Reminds me of a Long Island tea a little bit.
I know, that's what I was thinking. It reminds me of that first hint, like a Long Island iced tea, how it kind of tastes. That's what it reminded me of when I tried it without the simple syrup.
That used to be my drink when I was young, y'all. Toe up.
You know what? I still get it from. Yep, this is exactly what it almost
That's
reminds
what it
me of.
reminds me of.
I still get that when we go to. I think last time I had it was at BJ's
Oh yeah.
when we went. Yeah.
I had a Moscow Mule. That's been what I've been
Oh
doing.
yeah, this is right. He was on point. I like this one. This might calm me down, man. Might be my nightcap. When I say, hey, make me a Vactini.
So you used 2 ounces of the Tennessee whiskey. You used how much of the triple sec?
The triple sec? That was an ounce.
An ounce of the triple sec, a half ounce of the simple syrup, and how much of the lemon spritz
I think it was about
and
like-
sparkle? Seltzer. This is
I-
lemon sparkle.
I-
Sparkling lemon.
I used 5 ounces of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that ain't too bad.
So yeah,
It's a good balance.
yeah, I like this. This
It's
is a
good.
good one. Y'all might try this with your red cups. I don't know if I'm gonna call it the Vactini. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, I
the
don't
name.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
I think she made. Well, it was made
I like
actually
that.
July of last year is when she did this. So yeah, this was right when we was still in the
In the
heart
midst,
of the,
yeah.
yeah. So I get why she was making all of what she was saying in the.
But let me tell you, if you
Comments
would,
were-
if people who don't know, this is an old school black thing. If you heat up whiskey, the properties of it heighten. Okay, so that's why they use it for hot toddies to help like remedies for colds and stuff like that. Because if it's warm, it elevates the alcohol and it elevates the properties that is in the whiskey, and that is what helps you when you're sick. So if you don't know, that's why people use it with warm drinks. So whiskeys are good for that, and so that's why the properties in it, it has good properties that help. It just helps kickstart the sweating. It forces the body into a state of being able to detox. If you don't know.
Now you know. But yeah, what was I saying about your boy Brandon? Yeah, so you know, eating they try to get this bill passed, but they on some BS. That's the only thing I can say. Well, I think it is passing. You know, they're trying to get like 87,000 IRS new agents to start auditing and going after regular Americans, not the billionaires. They saying they not. They say it's only going to affect the people who make 400,000 a year or more. That's the only people. But through the data and the stuff that I done seen, people talking about it, it was like, no, it always goes down to the little people, the mom and pop businesses, the small businesses, because the small businesses and mom and pops, they don't have money like the big millionaires and billionaires who, which I guess you can say they not, because I was watching the thing on
Not to cut you off.
yeah,
You were saying you listened to Bun B and Pimp C, and then you paused.
But yeah, because you threw me off. But yeah, it basically was talking about a new world order, how everything is, we being watched and all of this stuff. But you know, a lot of people, conspiracy. I already said this. We are in a new world order. Everything already been taking place, and they just making it like, oh, it's coming, it's coming. It's already happening. It's happening day by day, little by little. And then if you do some research and go back what it was 10 years, 20 years ago and see the stuff that they was trying to implement, you'll see it now. But yeah, your boy Brandon, you know, they trying to hire 87,000 workers to go after the, like I said, the moms and pops. They trying to say it's not going to be us, but the most moms and pops, they don't have money to get high qualified lawyers to fight them and go to bat for them when they getting audited and stuff. But the billionaires and the heavy millionaires, they do. So they tend to like not waste so much time on them because it's harder. They got to go through
because they know
everything.
They can fight back.
Court, yeah, they can fight back. But regular folks, nah, you can't fight back. And that's why they passing that where, like I just said, everybody, all y'all OnlyFans, all y'all gig workers, all y'all people who ain't been filing your taxes all the way correctly, man, especially your OnlyFans, because, you know, since COVID, I done heard the numbers of people making buku shitloads of money on OnlyFans. Not just women, men too, because I think the first cat that I seen who make some major bread was our boy Bandman Kevo, and he was just giving out game and jewels. I think I watched the interviews, like he doing like 80,000 a month, just giving credit tips and stuff like that and what you should do and how to move around. But I know a lot of these people, especially all y'all entertainers, barbers, beauticians, yeah, because I know some barbers. I know some barbers was like, they got to the point when this first started coming out, they was like, hey, nah, just give me cash. Just going back to cash. People like, oh, I ain't want to do Cash App no more. I don't want to do none of that because
I know my barber was like, anytime you see me something do Cash App, make sure that they put it on there what it was for.
Well, yeah, that's what they're saying. Make sure it's put on there what you're using it for, whether it's gifting or anything. But yeah, so they trying to go after people. They trying to say, oh, we not trying to go after you, but you only going after people who make $600 transactions. That's the craziest ish I ever heard. You not focusing on the real movers, the real money makers, the real shakers out there. Nah. So yeah, so that's been going on, and I'm thinking like 87,000 workers. I'm like, they ain't gonna be able to find them. Where they gonna find them at? It's already a shortage.
And we looked at the requirements.
But that wasn't for that. That was just, I pulled up the IRS anyway just to see what was hiring. Because I was like, you know what? I'm about to be an agent. So a lot of y'all barbers and beauticians, y'all better watch out for me. Y'all better get on my good
First of
side.
all,
They
the
better.
fact that you kind of snake ass.
They better get on my good side right now. Yeah, if y'all see me,
And if y'all see Mr. Most out on the street, please save that ass whooping for him and not for us.
Y'all see, if
definitely he is alone.
If y'all see me at DG's and suddenly calculate, oh, she making it back. Oh, he throwing out that money.
I ain't even gonna. I'm not.
Y'all better be real nice to me. We better be real friendly if I get to working for IRS.
First of all, that's
because I know who to come after. I know who doing what and who ain't doing what they supposed to do.
you assuming. What I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I'll take my assuming.
How you know them girls ain't got their money stacked?
You right, they got it stacked.
I'm looking out for you girls. I know how hard you be working.
Trust me, they got it stacked.
I want to see you win.
You right, they got it stacked. Cause I knew from back in the day growing up, chicks used to mess with back then. They was doing beautician stuff, working out the house.
Now that's a whole other thing, cause at one point in time I was working at the house and I wouldn't.
They wasn't fouling.
I sure wouldn't.
When was you working at the house?
When I first got out of hair school, and I was just doing weed.
When was this?
When I first got out of hair school.
Those won a couple clients. Don't remember. I'm talking about people who really got. You really didn't have like somebody in there 7 days, 6 days a week
I
getting
did
hair.
too have somebody always.
Not at my house.
That she was. Yeah, I'm not.
That means you. I'm finding some info now. Now she must have been pocketing some money while I was on the road.
First of all, I
working.
didn't have to pocket shit. I ain't never had to hide.
You didn't tell me you had the money. Now you saying you had more clients.
David, don't do
a little
that.
bit. No,
don't do.
You know we gonna talk about this off the thing.
Don't do that.
We gonna talk about this off. See what you find out. Time slips up everything.
First of all, I ain't slipping up on shit. I ain't never had to hide no money from you. That ain't never been it.
Now use a lie. We're not gonna go there.
Are you talking about when we first started?
Use a lie. Use a lie.
I did, because I didn't know if your ass was gonna leave me. What you was gonna do? That was a different thing.
No, even when we was for where I'm finding
From
like.
what?
I remember when you was going shopping big at what's the
We was first of all, I was hiding things from you,
No.
not money from you. I was hiding.
What store was that?
It's Nordstrom's.
Nordstrom's spending big. I'm like, where this? Oh,
Yo, this is when we first.
She look good. Yeah.
You thought that I was sexy in the dress and the shoes.
And then
You didn't even think
when I
about it.
seen that tag later on down the line, oh hell no.
That was when we first moved in together, because when we first moved in together, we was like
Started from the bottom, nothing.
right, like
I
in the
mean,
apartment we have no shit in the motherfucking house.
Nothing.
We slept on the floor
nothing.
and with blankets, and I still
And-
loved him.
and-
Look, and we had a white table from Kmart.
No, that ain't where we got the table from. That was Eric's table.
Yeah, but that was where he got it from. I think that was where he got it from.
No, because I don't think Kmart was around still.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes,
We're gonna have to ask him. He coming up here tomorrow, so we're gonna have to ask him.
yeah.
We got that, but
that was all we had. Was the table
No, and we got something from
and
Mom.
high chair.
No, because we didn't have because the high chair. I'm trying to
We
think.
had a high chair, a white high chair.
No, because that's what I. Yeah, actually, that was what I bought you
Yeah.
when I first met you.
And
Matter of fact, that
then-
was his birthday.
We had the kids' beds, the toddler beds. That was it.
I don't even remember the beds when
Oh.
we first moved in.
When we first moved in, and then my mama let us have the bed that I had from in the basement.
Okay, yeah.
But we got that like later.
No, that was right then when we moved.
Because we slept on the living room floor.
That was like the first night or so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was struggling, and so I was working, and we hadn't determined how we were gonna structure bills and stuff like that at the time yet. We hadn't said it, but after that we was like, he was like, fuck no, you can't be doing it. But I had went to Nordstrom's during the day, and I wanted to get something cute, and I spent. I mean, the dress was probably like.
I think that just cost
like-
about $500.
No, the dress was like $100 and something
Nah, it
dollars.
wasn't no-
The
I wouldn't
leather, I had a leather jacket.
No, we're not gonna do that.
The jacket was about $100 and something. The dress was probably like $100 and
No.
something. And then I
No.
bought the shoes from
No.
Baker's at the time.
No, I remember it was more than that. I'm looking at that.
He-
No, that dress from Nordstrom was at least a few hundred.
It was
Yes,
not.
Well, we're not gonna go in there. She gonna
But
continue trying to lie.
look, so
I remember that receipt.
I got dressed up.
Yeah.
I was cute, y'all. It was like lavender and
Yeah,
mint
yeah.
green.
It was nice.
He
Yeah.
loved that
Yeah.
motherfucking dress.
Yeah.
Don't act like you didn't.
I didn't love that price afterwards. I'm like, nigga, we was struggling. What is you talking about?
I wanted to be cute for you.
Put some flowers on yourself and get in the bed. That's
But
being
you
cute for me.
wasn't thinking that. I mean that dress led to that. But you wasn't thinking that when you see me come out in the dress.
No, that's not the
And
point.
that was one of your favorite dresses.
If I'd have known.
Till I got to
if
where this ass was not don't fit in there no more. In the moves was like no ma'am. But yeah, I mean,
I hear you.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did have a big spending mind
Yeah,
with a budget ass. Yeah, so I was. But then after we determined like, okay, we can't move like that. We really
No,
try.
I said you can't move like that. Well, no, we determined you can't move like that. That's not gonna work.
We determined.
That's
keep being cute.
That,
right
no,
now.
no, yeah, okay. That shit ain't gonna work because if I'm not out here flossing and G'd up
You
like
was
that,
cute,
no.
G'd up.
I'm old school. You see Diggies, white tees, jeans, and white tees.
But that was what you chose.
Yeah, because I knew my lane. I knew my budget. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can do something nice for myself
Yeah, I hear you. Mm-hmm.
every once in a while.
Put yourself on a budget and do something nice for yourself every while. Say,
No, that's not.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not doing
It's like,
nothing nice for yourself.
yeah. Huh?
That's not doing nothing
Yes,
nice.
it
I don't say nothing when you be buying $300 outfits.
Who buying $300? That's now.
Don't do it. Don't do
first
it.
of all,
Don't do that for the people.
First of all, that's now. Kids are grown. They out the house. I just got one who's in here eating everything. So yes, I'm just now deserving.
No, you ain't just now. deserving.
Speaking of outfits, nah, I'll just wait. I'll just talk about that later. Another time.
Why?
No. I'll just talk about that another time.
I didn't buy no outfit. So if you trying to flash on me, don't be trying to do that because I ain't bought no motherfucking outfit.
You good? You Gucci? Nah, it's nothing. I'll talk about it another time.
Is it a company you want to shit on?
Is you deaf?
Okay, just make sure. Y'all, I'm about to say this. You got me fucked up because I ain't bought nothing. I'm selling shit. I'm not buying nothing.
Yeah, she's selling stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Most out selling too. It's all a hustle.
Yes.
But so.
So yeah, till we confirm.
I'm back to Brandon.
Now you don't want to talk about
it. Because we, like I said, you was like, I ain't never lied about them. We know where that went to, so.
But look,
you
David,
forget.
when
I don't forget.
When was that?
I'm gonna tell you, there's two things about me that you're not going that I don't.
When
forget.
was that? No, I want you to say that first before you
When
go
was
into
what?
this. That was when we first moved in together.
And
We've been together, y'all, for what? The boys is 23 years.
It took some years to get it in order.
I wasn't spending like that the first few years we was together.
Hey,
Stop that.
Don't
do that to the people. Don't do that.
We back on the Vactini because you see.
Don't you do
You
that.
see how she sounded.
Now
right
he's
now.
so full of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Cut it out.
Yeah, you cut it. Cut it.
I got it under control. My spending, and now you can't get me to spend hardly ever.
Yeah, nah. You was. You be doing. You back on your secret shit.
No, I'm not.
I
on
be.
secret
Yes,
shit.
it is. Cause I be like, oh, this is new in the closet. I just don't say nothing about it. I see the shit in the closet to be new or be put up and be hiding in the back behind some stuff.
First of all,
I just don't say nothing. I'm like, hey, do you, boo? So yeah. She.
first of all,
What's the places you been getting?
who? You
Shopping?
talking about tennis shoes?
No, where you been shopping at? The online boutiques, the Black Home.
I haven't bought nothing from you. Bought stuff from the last boutique.
That's
I haven't bought
that's the
nothing.
last one. But what's the ones you been shopping at? Now she gonna act slow, like she don't know which one. She gotta think about it for a minute.
I do because it's been a minute since I bought something. The stuff that you see me getting rid of was when we went into COVID. I did go through a stage where I was buying stuff.
Y'all see how this is changing? Like
No, when we was in
just
COVID,
won't
and I'm not gonna front because this is what I noticed in myself.
You just won't say what the spot. It's okay. It's cool.
For I know when I'm going through a stage of trying to figure out, when I feel like I'm stuck in a rut, I've noticed there's only two things that I will do. I will have this urge for excessive spending, or I will go through dramatic hair changes. I'll bleach my hair. I'll do some weed. I'll grow my hair. The indecisiveness that's been going on lately. Those two things will happen. And here recently, I recognized that I bought a lot of things that they weren't me. And that's what you've been seeing me sell. Those are things that I purchased thinking like, okay, they're going to make me feel better in the moment, and they didn't.
Because that's not what's going to make you feel better in the moment.
And I recognized that, and that's why I was selling this shit.
Looking at your account with them extra 6 and 7 zeros, that's what's going to make you feel good.
Now, laying on the beach in Miami is going to make me feel good.
Yeah, because you need them 6 and 7.
Clothes I saw.
You need them 6 and 7 zeros. You got to get that bag up. That make everybody, I don't care. Everybody who I've listened to and talked to, they say, money's not everything. That's right.
It's not.
It's
Unfortunately, you
not.
have to have it in order to function.
But they say, hey, they will not give that shit up and all the troubles in the world to go back, not being able to move and do what you want to do. Actually, I've been looking for Miami. I've been looking at some condos down there. I'm trying to make something happen. I'm either trying to have a spot to go down there. Maybe not stay, because I think if you stay there, it'll wear it out. Maybe go down there every
so many months.
few months, but put it on Airbnb and make some money. So that's where my head is at. But yeah, have a spot where you can just go down there, fly in, ain't gotta worry about paying nothing. You making some money while it's down there. And Miami is growing right now. Miami is growing like Texas. A lot of tech spots, tech companies and stuff. They've been moving here and they've been moving to Miami. So hey, it's a lot of opportunities flying out that way. So yeah, I'm been really on what's my realtor.com and been looking at stuff in Miami.
I think
the only reason I ain't kind of rushed it, because I think I could have told my job like, hey, you see, I remember at one point they did have an openings, and I was like, hey, you want to bounce out? But probably because it'd be farther from home, Kansas City,
right.
If parents and stuff issue right now.
And we got things. We have fresh things happening. We haven't told them about that are in brew.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
That has everything to do with
it does. I'm just grandpa. Hey, see you in the holidays.
Well, that's not the proper way to tell the people.
What? What?
That ain't. That's how you gonna shoot the shot?
I mean, I'm not shooting no shot. What? Well, we about to be grandparents. G-Paul and G-Maul coming up here in about another 30 days.
Yeah.
No, 60 days. What is it, 60 days?
It probably might be sooner than that.
30, 60 days. So, man, we're going to see how this goes. But hey,
we still G's, don't get it twisted.
Hey,
like, we still.
They'll love me on the holidays. And that's when you see me, hey, Grandpa, I got something for you. Come on.
I need to be here. He's different from me. I need to be here.
Huh?
Somebody be like, hey, the baby needs you. Excuse me, Negro, smooth.
We're going to see how this goes.
Come here, baby. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to see how this goes.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nah, that is.
Don't talk about her like that.
Hey,
I'll talk about my baby like that. She can be, and we can be, but look, we've already drawn a line in the sand, and like, regardless of our disagreements, we still. That's my ex.
Yeah.
Okay.
She good for that.
And look,
Me, y'all
don't even understand how he is when kids are around. He's a whole nother human being. So
yes, because kids take away from the bullshit that's going on in your life. If you just listen to them, sit and talk, it's like
he's being like a whole different person.
You know what I just thought about? Well, even though I watch it now, but Snoopy. It's like how I watch Snoopy.
Yes.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown
on Apple TV.
Right.
Watch the whole Snoopy series. I watch it like regular. Even go back and watch it over again, because it just puts you, when you watch it, it just puts you in
ease.
Yeah, in a good mind frame. And I want to say a kid mind frame, but it takes everything away. If I ain't sipping nothing or drinking or anything like that, then yeah, that's mine.
His de-stress.
Yeah, de-stress. And we can't do nothing but laugh. Me and Nala was in there laughing the other day, watching Snoopy. You can't do nothing but laugh watching Charlie Brown. So
even Snoopy in his imagination is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's like, man. So yeah,
seeing things from his eyes.
Me and the grandkid, I already know we gonna be chilling and doing.
Yeah.
Unless we at the gun range.
He gonna be chilling there. But like, just a new beginning, something different.
Yeah.
It feels weird to say like that we're gonna be somebody's.
Man, time flying.
Grandparents.
I'm gonna be the coolest grandpa you know. You dig? Yeah. Silver Fox. I just keep looking at that.
You keep looking at yourself.
I'm be the coolest grandpa you know. Don't hate. But yeah. So what else been going on? Man, this is good. We're gonna have to figure out a different name for this. I'm gonna call it the Jack.
Your best shot.
Ooh, that might be something. Your best shot. That might, you know it. Jack Daniels, your best shot. That might work. That might work. She just came up with that. The Jack Daniels best shot.
See?
Even though it's not a shot. Ooh, you could do it in a shot. Mix them all together and put it in it.
That's a big ass shot, sir. What you talking
No,
about? A double shot?
No. If you mix it just off the thing, you just put it right and put it in the shot glass, like the double shot glasses we got.
Yeah.
That might be the Jack Daniels double shot.
It is good, y'all.
I'm thinking about that.
I came from it. Like, it is good. But,
So, yeah, besides that's going on with us, Joe. Oh, what I do want to talk about today, what happened with Apple.
What happened with Apple? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, wait, okay.
Okay, so, since the whole Brandon, I guess, well, not the 87,000, but separated from that, all the people who got the PPP loans and the fraud and all of that stuff, I guess that's one of the things. Did they say that was one of the things why they want? They ain't said it, but I think that is a part of the 87,000 agents they trying to get. So
the reasoning for it.
Part of the reason so they can go after the people who did the PPP loan frauds and was running them bags up, buying cribs, rolling Lambos and popping bottles and chilling with the models and doing all of that. But so yeah, I was telling her I was listening to something on Instagram, and I think she was a CPA. She was talking about everything was going down. She was like, "Hey, I told y'all last year. So all y'all people, y'all need to get y'all ducks in a row. Get planning on where y'all gonna send y'all kids, who gonna keep y'all kids, and if you got anything in your name, which is smart, you better get it out your name now. Get you some S corp or something out the country and have that shit put in company's name. Don't have nothing like Master P. He don't keep nothing in his name is what he said. Everything is business, which actually that's legitimate, and actually that's what I'm trying to do right now, cleaning up my credit some more, and I'm trying to move everything to our business, so everything will be spotless. But yeah, but we was talking. I was listening to that, and we got to talking about everything that's going on, and then she was like, "Hey, what's going on with your watch?" I'm like, "What?" Because I was hanging my arm over the couch, and she could see my watch, and I was sitting on the couch, and so I turned it to look at it like this, and I could see it like it was just like recording every word, just was going across the screen of the Apple Watch. Now I ain't touched nothing, ain't done nothing to my Apple Watch. It was just, then my phone was sitting right there with me. So I'm like, I pulled it closer, it just vanished. Like it wasn't recording or listening or anything like. But you could, when I put it from a distance and I was trying to bring it into me, you could see it. You could see the words going across my Apple Watch where we were saying.
Like when you trying to on your Apple phone watch, when you trying to like talk text.
Yeah. And I ain't touched my watch. I ain't done none of that. I was just sitting there watching TV, and just like I didn't even notice it. Like I said, my arm was hanging over the couch, but she had noticed it because she was working at the
computer
at the desk, and she had turned around and was able to see it. But as soon as I got it to my hand, it stopped. So I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And I went through my phone, looked through everything, tried to see if it was like type, wasn't nothing there. So it made me think, like, you know what?
certain words.
We've seen this over the years, especially with the phones and everything. You say certain things, and all of a sudden it'll randomly come up in your feed. What you was just talking about. So I'm wondering if Apple, they got with the government and they checking certain words on listening in, which I already knew that they do stuff like that. Listen to Edward Snowden. That's the only thing I can say. Listen to Edward Snowden. They probably should Google. Right now. Yeah, because we even noticed it here lately. I got Google over there at the desk. Because I got Google connected to everything, turn everything on and off, and set stuff. But we even noticed, like, it'll light up, like you done said, like you done said, hey, what you supposed to say, like, hey Google, it lit up. But we don't even be saying that. It's like certain words or phrases, it'll catch it, and it'll just, like, it'll be sitting there lit up like it's recording everything you're saying. I'm gonna have to turn the mic off. But I don't be saying nothing because I ain't worried about nothing. Anything
I mean, you be saying stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the government and all that. I said,
You just don't
I'm
care.
not gonna lie about that, but I ain't doing nothing crazy or illegal. Like when I was talking about the PPP, yeah, I was talking about a lot of the people. Same thing I was just saying here now. Like, hey, I'm gonna become an IRS agent, and hey, y'all better be real good friends with me, cause I'll come around and look for you. But yeah, so it's just weird, like how that was doing that on the Apple product. So hey, let me know if y'all Apple, pay attention to your Apple products, all y'all products besides Apple. If there's anything that's tech, and see if it's listening on to you. Cause I think I'm gonna have to start turning my mics off for everything, even though I know they can turn them on and off. And which that with my watch is making it kind of
And Siri.
questionable with Apple. Cause I noticed I got like one of my bank accounts I can deactivate, disable on my card and turn it on and turn it off. And I've been having my card off a few times and
Things keep going through.
charges been pushing through, like my card has been disabled. So it's been here out this last couple weeks. I've been noticing a lot of stuff with the tech, I guess you could say, and cards and all of that and everything that's going on. So
I had the same thing happen to me the other night.
oh, with your card, yeah. So that it's just weird. So y'all pay attention to your accounts and seeing if they give you the feature where they can disable it, but are they you gonna really start need to read them fine prints on what
What can go through? What can't go through?
what
what you
authorization
have to
we are
code
giving them, like what Joe Rogan was talking about with TikTok,
in. Oh yeah.
how you don't realize
How much they have access to?
everything you giving them off your TikTok, or off your phone. All the information, anything that's on it, pictures, blah 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 blah. They got all of that, everything. He was like, it's crazy that people don't pay attention to that.
No, that they don't read that when you get ready to sign on to websites, you don't read the that agreement that
Yeah.
they obligate you to before
Y'all watch the episode on Joe Rogan and pull it up.
where he talks about TikTok.
TikTok.
He's
Matter-
been talking about them for a while.
Actually, I was gonna record it and put it on TikTok and see what they do if they pull that shit off. Cause y'all don't know, TikTok owned by China, in which that's one of the the government been trying to get them shut down.
And
I thought they was for a minute, but they ended up switching, I guess somehow connected with an American company or start following stuff, but they still trying to get them took off the platforms, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
in their contracts, you guys give them full
And
access to your pictures, your
Yeah.
email addresses, your anything that's accessible through your phone. If you read the contracts, it gives them the authorization to move the way they want to on your phone. And so you just gotta be just really paying attention. No problem. You just gotta really be paying attention to what we're signing terms and contracts for, and in the social networking. For me, I'm thinking about doing a fast,
Yeah.
taking a detox for maybe the month of September, just taking a break away. Because mentally, I feel like I'm in overdrive. Like, it's weird. Like, and I haven't taken actually all year, I haven't deactivated and just moved away from it.
Yeah, I was supposed to do it at the beginning of the year, but I didn't.
And so I'm really thinking about doing it. I don't know. I was shown something in a dream in the past few weeks, and it's been making me feel away differently of just about life in general and just about myself. And so I can just feel myself feeling different. It's weird, hard to explain, but you just feel something changing in you. You don't know what it is. So
Oh, I put that in there. I was supposed to.
you're supposed to put it in that.
I know, right?
So, yeah, we already had too much. Did you squish your limit?
Need more?
Oh, you was just making one for yourself?
No. doing the same thing.
What
If you want more. If not, I'm gonna put her in there.
I want more, but you didn't squeeze the lemon.
Are you with?
Oh, this how you could tell he already squeezed the lemon.
No, I didn't.
That one you did.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything out of it.
But will you just feel something changing? You just don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's this midlife brink of knocking on 45, but I don't know. Just until I think that the state of the world that we are in is just so toxic. Everything that you're watching feels toxic. Everything that you're seeing, it feels toxic. It just seems like a lot.
That's why I watch Snoopy.
I watch Bob Burgers.
Yeah, Snoopy. Snoopy or Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, or Futurama every once in a blue
Yeah.
moon. But sometimes that shit's corrupt. So sometimes if you watch Futurama, like, it's crazy as hell too.
So,
But
yeah, besides that, I guess what else has been going on? Only other thing, you know, my guy from here, Charleston White,
oh god.
was like last week or whatever, and Rolling Loud, he, I guess him and Soulja Boy had little issues or whatever before.
What?
Yeah,
First of all, Soulja Boy is a kid to him.
really, he's not. He's Soulja Boy. Like, I think it surprised me because the way he dressed. I was like, oh, he like 30-some years old. I didn't realize, like, God, Soulja Boy 30-some years old.
Well, he definitely need to grow up.
But yeah, so I guess he had made a comment of such and such. I don't remember what exactly. Actually, it was about something in his
Charleston White.
No,
Man.
Soulja Boy said something because I guess he was saying like, oh boy, all his ops are dead. Like he started having words with Young Dolph. Oh boy, who we talked about last time. Was
Wait,
like a
who's
chick.
ops?
Soulja Boy.
All the people that he had issues with.
Dead. Like Soulja Boy. Look, just saying stuff. I don't think they was like, man, I ain't got no issues with him. But what he was calling them ops. So Charleston White said something on it. But anyway, so they was at Rolling Loud, and it was Soulja Boy, and they said like 12 of his security and 12 other people. So I guess Charleston White was at a store, gas station or whatever, and they seen him. So Soulja Boy was like, man, I'm about to go run up on him, holla at him.
Like, wait, run up on him to fight the other man?
Don't know.
Or to
But
have a conversation?
We don't know.
He
He said he would want to go talk to him, but he coming 12 deep.
That's out of pocket.
He coming like 12 deep everybody.
Like you about to
and
mob me.
Yeah, and I'm solo dolo. Well, I think I've been hearing mixed. I mean, hearing it was a gentleman with him, but then I heard it was his girl, was his wife or whatever was with him.
So he
In
come
the
up
story.
with him, all
So-
these people on him.
So he came, before he get all up on him, he said, Charleston White was like, you know what? I'm ready. He was like, I'm already assessing everything that's going on. He was like, I seen them, and then it's like they locked eyes on me, and then they start approaching me. So he was like, in my mind, I
They're
already,
trying to jump me.
yeah. So he was thinking like, I'm already ready. So he whipped out and maced them.
Well, at least he didn't shoot nobody.
He whipped out and maced them, and they were all like, so the internet's been going crazy. Like everybody been like, I like Charleston White. It was like, man, that was smart. But Charleston White talked about everything. He was like, man, I'm by myself, and he was trying to say that they pulled it. Well, they was trying to say pulled it out his girl's purse or whatever. But he was like, man, I carry mace on me, and he was like, man, the one I got, it even has a like a beam on it. So he was like.
Make you think you're getting shot at?
He was telling the story. He was like, I train. He was like, man, people don't know. I really do this. He was like, I know how to go. He was like, man, I go up, go across, and down.
It's an art to this shit.
Yeah, it's an art to it. So yeah, that's crazy. I was like, you know what? That's smart. Because you really ain't pulled out no weapon. And when you think about it, like what he was saying, like,
You're just blinding them.
and that's a good way
you
to
can
stop.
move.
That's a good way to, I guess you could say, de-escalate a situation. if you solo dolo by yourself and you got about a bunch of, because when they said once that mace gets you in your face, oh, it's burning.
You're done for
You can't rub it. If you rub it, you just burn it in more, so you can't see nothing.
Until you flush it out.
Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, you know what? That nigga was smart, and you know he blind, and he blind in one eye, so. Yeah, he can't see out. I forgot what happened, but he blind.
So what is Soldier Boy saying? Like,
you know, he was talking about it like, man.
Some weak shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Like, I didn't know he was scary like that. I just wanted to come up and talk to him.
Well, you come up and talk to me by yourself. That is some punk shit. If you come up to me with 12 people, you let me know this is not gonna be no regular conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking it's gonna be no regular conversation. You coming up to me with a car full of people. If you coming up to me alone,
I think they pulled up out of Sprinter vans and they
nah,
hopped out.
son.
Yeah.
No. And he old school. He ain't no young cat. Like, that's a move you make when you trying to hurt somebody.
So you know, a lot of people on the internet be like, yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy, Charles. So like, yeah, everybody was like 11 to 12 to 1. Yeah, he won that one.
I mean, this is my thing. I'm a nobody. Soulja Boy, grow the fuck up. Cause like, he out here still on the same shit he was on when he was too damn young to be on this shit.
Nah, he wasn't on none of that in the beginning. You know, shit just
now
changed.
he just think, and a lot of that is, the more toxic you are, the more appealing you are. This generation likes that toxic, stupid shit. So it's appealing to this generation of youth we have coming along. They like that shit. That's not. I'm not for no games. That'll get you. That'll get you killed where we come from.
But that's what they're saying. Like now, he gotta watch out. But like you can't.
For all he know, he had to watch out then. What you mean?
But yeah, but I mean like.
You don't know how to move around these people. I had dudes call me bitches because I said I'm good. I'm all kind of bitches. Bitch, you ain't. Hold on, sir. Hold on. I'm not. First of all, I'm a very very married.
I mean, but speaking on that, that just reminds me of
what?
The interview on Drink Champs with Irv Gotti, and everybody was like, well, you know, because he kept using the word bitch when he was talking about situation
with him and Ashanti.
Ashanti, not just her also, but other stuff, this whole situation. And he tried to explain. He's like, look, I got a bunch of sisters. I was raised by women. I love women. That's just, which I got what he was saying. Like, you know, when you're young, that's just how our normal talk was. Like, bitch, you tripping. Bitch, you out of pocket.
Yeah, but he's 50 years old.
But you still...
You still don't got no respect?
No, you could tell he was angered about that whole situation.
But, dude, he must still really, I'm going to say like they saying, you got to still be in love with somebody.
And
you still talking shit about her.
But no, we're not going to say this. He was still talking shit. He was explaining the time and everything. He was like, yes, at that time, when everything had happened, yes, I was hurt than a mug.
He's still hurt.
So he was explaining how he felt back then. He was like, no, I'm good. I'm not.
If you gotta tell people you good, you're not good.
No, because that's what they were saying on the thing. You ain't gotta like it, because they asked him. They was like, "Are you still?" He was like, "Nah, I'm not." None of that.
Is he gonna really say no? I still really love her. I'm really broken.
No,
he's not about to do that.
No,
he's not.
There are certain people who you would think that, and then after hearing him talk, I believe he's one of those people.
Let me tell you why.
Because like he said, he ain't got no problem with saying nothing about nothing else, and that's from everybody who knows him. From what everybody was saying, he doesn't lie about anything on what's going on.
Okay, wait. Irv Gotti had a show with his wife and his kids, and it was a show where they were following him at like some Love and Hip Hop shit.
I remember that that was like years ago.
And his major issue that he was having with his wife and their communication was the fact that he acted like he didn't give a shit about anything. That was her biggest argument, where she was just like, he act like he ain't got no fucking feelings. And he like, I do care. And he would tell the cameras he cared and how he felt about her, but when they would go in to talk to him and her, he act like he didn't give a fuck about what she was talking about. he all hard in front of everybody else, but when the camera guy pulled him to the side, oh, he got feelings. So you on there doing the exact same shit that cost you your wife and kids.
But that's a show.
No,
that's
sir.
You know how them shows is nowadays.
No, sir.
How they play everything alone.
That's one thing that men don't do well.
What?
Men are not good at, most guys are not good at faking the funk when it comes to deep feelings about somebody that they with. No.
Yeah, they are.
They're either going to act like they don't give a shit, which is what most dudes do.
And that's the normal. We're like, I don't give a shit about nothing.
Or he gonna be vulnerable as hell.
And then you can't be that way, because then if you're vulnerable and talk about your feelings, then they come down on you. We seen that in multiple cases.
So my point, exactly.
So most
he on there showing his motherfucking...
No, because he was saying, he admitted. He was
still like
no,
her.
he admitted everything. He was like, yes, we was deeply in love.
And he still is.
We was deeply in love, and how she tried to play everything.
Let me just ask, have y'all seen Ashanti today? I'm still in love with her, and I wasn't even with her.
I don't know, I guess.
So you know Herb is seeing her glowing right now, seeing her happy, laying on beaches, and he ain't got nobody. He in his pocket.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that, because even like
and she jacked up his money. This was last year when she took all of her.
She can't. He talked about everything on there. Everything on there, he created it on. Which
she bought all of her masters and
she didn't.
Okay.
That's what if you watch the show, he breaks down everything and talks about it, like what she wanted and trying to get her masters so she could all of a sudden recreate.
She did.
No,
I've heard the album.
It's not. Just watch the interview. Just watch him explain to
So
her.
the album that I heard was fake. Is that what
you'll have to watch.
Released album
She
is
didn't.
fake?
She didn't get it. He owns ownership.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You have to watch the whole thing. What he talking about. You just can't do that. It's the same thing with everybody trying to get their masters back. He was like, I have no problem. He talked about everybody with Lloyd and everything. I have no problem. Like even with her contract, he was like, she wanted out. I let her go. I didn't hold her up like I could have done and did none of the stuff. Same thing with Lloyd. He was like, you wanted out. I let you go. But what he said is like, the work that I put in and created and gave you that opportunity and everything, I'm just not gonna let that go. He was like, I let you get money from touring, your merch, all of that. But that when he broke it down and explained it, that's how record labels eat, especially on how he was just, like he said, everybody was like family. So he treated everybody like family. So everybody ate good and better than they would have did with any other label. So he was like, why would I give this up when I let you eat good all that time? This is my one thing that I'm keeping. So he talked about it there. He was like, no, I'm not. He was like, Ashanti, I'm not giving no shit up. And he talked about her trying to recreate and do something with the songs and everything. But he broke it down, talking about it like you can't. It's not gonna work. You can't do it like that. And how you gotta get approval and all of this other shit. Yeah, you just gotta watch the whole interview. Mm. But yeah, that when you said the bitch thing, that just had me go to that. When he came back and he apologized, he had went, took a bathroom break, came back, and he was like, I just had an epiphany while I was in the bathroom. Everybody was like, oh shit. And he was like, what, I apologize. I didn't mean it in that derogatory way, like how I was speaking it or whatever.
Well,
and which I get it, because
ain't none of these little young dudes came back and say, I'm sorry for calling you a bitch because you wouldn't take my number at the gas station. Like, I ain't never had a nigga come back and say that to me. Excuse me with the N-word, but what the?
Women do that all day long.
First of all, I have a right to tell you no. Yeah. I don't have to entertain you so you feel better about your motherfucking man.
Yes, you do. But
I don't.
No, I said, yes, you do. You have a right to pick.
Okay.
You have a right to say no. But it's like what you say. You got to pick and choose. You got to analyze the person who you talking to. Like, is this gonna be this type of nigga? You know,
he need to analyze who he talking to.
I'll just take it and just say no and go on by my business.
Cause I can say some shit too. I'm from the streets. I can say some stuff too. You got me.
You're not from the streets. You from the church. Stop playing. You from the church. You not from these streets.
I went to church.
You fake daily.
I went to church. Yeah.
Daily, yeah. You from the church. You not from these streets.
I'm not from the church.
I'm from these streets. You not from the streets.
Stop.
I've been out in these streets. I showed you.
You for the streets.
I showed you a life of being in the streets. What did you talking about?
You did what?
I showed you the life
Boy,
of being in the
please.
streets.
I have been with people who've been in the streets probably way more than you had.
Okay.
We don't have to match.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're not matching.
Okay, so don't do that.
So tell me about it. see something.
No, I'm not about to tell.
Tell me
no,
about it.
I'm not about to tell nobody else's street business.
Nah, you ain't gotta name names. People don't know nobody. Let me see what you been in.
We're not about to do this because
Nah, you-
first of all, I already talked to you about it. Why
You
would I
ain't talking to me about
you?
nothing. I'm about to see what's new.
No, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
You know our kids watching. You trying to do me. I know what you're trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
You trying
I'm
to
getting
make your
information.
kids think.
I'm getting information. This is what I'm doing.
You
Let
trying
me
to
see what
make
you're
your
talking about.
kids think I'm a horrible person.
What they got to do? What did you do to make yourself a horrible person? Huh? What you do? You rob somebody? You beat somebody? Pistol whip somebody? You did pistol whip somebody. I do remember that story, but that's
Why are you?
I do remember that one. So yeah, I wasn't even thinking about
This
that.
why people don't tell people about the shit
What?
before.
What? No, you
Because why would you get on a
You said
platform
you
like
was about
this and
them
telling
streets.
people what I did?
What?
Why would you tell?
Ain't nothing wrong with pistol whipping somebody. Sometimes you gotta pistol whip somebody. And it was for safety reasons. So that
It was for safety.
It ain't like you just ran on GP and just started pistol whipping
Nah.
people out the wazoo.
Nah, but it probably would have appeared that way because I was trying to protect myself. Sometimes bitches look crazy to other people. You like, what the fuck wrong with her? She done went
I
nuts.
told you, I think she innocent.
First of all, these people ain't thinking I'm innocent. They hear my mouth. And look, as we well know, most people in
if I
church.
ever end up dead, y'all.
First of all, this is not about me killing you. You not hear me say nothing about I've killed anybody or attempted to kill anybody.
Cause you won't sit here and tell us what you've done in the streets.
Why don't you tell us what you've done in the streets, David?
I've handed out pamphlets, Bible pamphlets.
Y'all
Yes.
done. Did you say
Praise
pamphlets about what, David?
Everything. Whether it's making money, praising the Lord.
You ain't handing out no pamphlets about praising the Lord.
I've
Shut
done it.
up.
What you talking about?
David, cut it out.
Pops a Jehovah's Witness. What you
Your
talking
daddy handed them out.
Yeah, and I had to
and still does.
I had to hand them out too. What you
No,
talking
you
about?
didn't. I'ma ask him. You didn't either. You lying ass. Mr. Williams, I ain't gonna let him lie on you like that.
That was a long time ago. You know, that was over. Woo.
Yeah, I grew
Over-
up in the
yeah,
church.
yeah, that was over
Growing
thir-
up in
over
the
30.
church. Like growing up in the church. But I still did things that I wasn't supposed to do. I still did get in trouble. I still did
She ain't
steal.
get in
I still did. What?
How many times you been locked up?
I see what you're
How many
trying.
times
I
you
see
been
what
locked
you
up?
What when you mean locked up? What do you
Locked
mean?
up,
Like
like-
I went to jail for more than 30 days?
All of the above. I'm about to learn something new, y'all. Watch. She gonna slip up. Cause Jack Daniels gonna get her to slip up here in a minute. Watch. It's amazing the stuff Jack Daniels get people to tell. I see why Nori on Drink Champs be getting people. Go ahead, matter of fact, you good? Go ahead.
I'm fine.
Are you gonna put that to the side?
I'm not drunk, sir. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, that's why you stopping. Why you put that over there? This is Sip Sun Friday, not Hot Sun Friday. You're supposed to be sipping, like what I'm doing.
Yeah, sit again.
But yeah, y'all. So this has been a good one. We about to cut this one out because I'm getting hungry. And
Neither one of us is.
I need my tacos.
You ain't no saint.
I never said I was.
Okay, don't be friends for the people.
I need my tacos. I'm getting hungry, so I think we about
Your
to
trap card.
we about to end this one right now.
Oh, now you want to end it, huh?
Cause I'm hungry. Yes, I want my nachos right about now. You about to go in there and whip up in the kitchen, water whip it. Since you're not sipping, you're gonna be stirring that taco meat.
I don't know about
Taco,
what is
taco,
water whipping.
taco. You don't know what water
What is
whipping?
water whipping?
Yeah, okay.
Jackass.
But y'all, this was a good one.
It's a sneak up on you one.
You know
'cause,
what we
like,
didn't do? We didn't take a shot of this yet.
No, we didn't.
So we gonna take a shot
Sure.
before we end it out. We always normally take a shot whatever the main ingredient we sip on.
California.
And you know what? The first time I actually seen, well, I think I seen it, but there was an event, Big Crit. I wanted to go
Big
to.
Crit?
Yeah, Big Crit, and they were doing this tasting of this at. Did you hear something?
No. K. Michelle, she's been a big representative for Jack Daniels. I know she be like, when I say faithfully representing them.
So she getting that check.
She has a contract. No, she has a contract where they did a actual flavor. I think two flavors with her, because I mean everybody knows that she's from Tennessee, and she is a Jack Daniels drinker, like she was well before they gave her the contract.
That's why her ass crazy.
Why is she crazy?
Huh?
Why?
Who you say?
First of all,
Who you
did I
say?
tell you about the things that you say about people?
Who did you say?
K. Michelle.
Okay.
Things people do to you will make you act in a way that is not kind.
You want me to speak in the Lord's voice right now? What
You
I
can
say?
speak in whatever voice you want to. There have been many a days that you made me act in a way that is not who I am.
That's all because of you. It's all because.
Yeah, because you say things and you do things, and then you try to act like you're.
I don't say or do anything. Salute. Come on, salute. Need to play that technology.
If y'all know any Libras, y'all know they full of shit.
That's a lie.
Every one of them I
You
know,
better look up our horoscopes.
and I know 3 of them.
And what
That
are,
are cl-
and what are we?
You,
What are
Sal, and Nick.
What are we?
Y'all are full of shit.
We are. So you
No.
saying your son's full of shit?
He can be full of shit sometimes too.
Yeah.
He, they're arrogant.
No, we not. No.
They don't do anything. Everybody else does something, but they don't do anything.
Yes, it can. Oh yeah, monkeypox.
Oh my God, let's not.
This literally, I go to Google and why this pop up. That scared me.
That was the other thing. So we gonna finish this out real quick with monkeypox.
Let's
So let's
shoot
do-
first.
I just tried on clothes.
Mm. Whew. Hold up. Oh Jesus.
You ain't been nowhere.
Oh Jesus. Hey y'all, it's good though. It's got a nice honey kick to it.
Yeah. But monkeypox, that is the other thing that's been going on.
Do
that's
we
popped
have to
up.
talk about
Yeah,
that?
we're gonna talk about this real quick because a lot of people don't know. You know, which this is what I say is a problem with our government. They don't know what the hell to do. Or I think they do know what to do, but they just playing dumb and just want to see what's the outcome is gonna be to everything. Because I'm like, the government, they'll run scenarios and just see how everything plays out. But monkeypox, you know, they came out and it was like, oh, what they say is being passed around by men, men in those type of activities, those what's their politically correct? Because I don't want them people to be mad at me like Bootsy. Y'all know I gotta deal with that.
It's been saying that.
No, but what's the community? I don't even. Is that
LGBTQ
Is
community.
it still part of that? If it's just
Yes,
men?
it is. But it is. But they're just saying that it's been spread amongst gay men. That's
So hold up. So that's still LBTG?
they're gay, sir. They don't. They're
I
not. Well, why would they be excluded because they're gay men? LGBTQ is all of
I
that.
always, when I know, maybe it's just me, when I just thought of LGBT, I always just see women mainly at the
No.
forefront or whatever. Okay.
No,
I don't know.
but no, it's gay men as well.
So yeah, you know, it came out, I was like, oh, it's being passed.
They're still trying to pass
Well,
that fucking agenda.
yeah, they still saying this, which I didn't watch multiple doctors saying that anybody can get it and pass it, but 95% of it that's going around is being passed through gay men.
I don't believe that.
That's what they saying. But hold up. But then when they come down and say how you could get it and how it spreads,
They saying that I can get it from you just from the
Yeah, just rubbing up on me. If you got it and you just bump into me and rub me like that, it's
Skin
a wrap. You get it. Skin contact. They saying, I watched the doctor explain like, so if a person who has monkeypox and which scared, I was in a hotel when I seen this and I was like, oh,
It can be on the beds. It can be on the...
Yes, they saying that, it could be on the sheets. If a person with monkeypox sleep on the sheets or anything that and you touch it, it transfers.
I'm gonna let you finish and then I'm gonna say
it transfers. So basically anything, clothing, anything. If a person
trying on clothes at stores.
If a person has monkeypox, whether gay, women, not gay, nothing, if you get it, you can spread it that easily. That's not what I'm saying. That's what I've seen from certain doctors.
Let me know when you finish with your mic.
Say, because I've been like trying to figure this out. Like, okay, somebody tell us the real. And it seemed like the government ain't telling us the real, but certain channels I didn't watch, they didn't have doctors on it. Like, it's not Boyce Watkins. What's that other black dude?
I know you're talking about the cat from here.
Is he from here?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of that guy. I can't think of his name right now. But he had a doctor on there. He tried to get some clarification on everything with the doctor. And this monkeypox is somebody. Luckily, she been in the house all day. I was about to say, why you touching me? just talking
Let
about.
me just say this. Why he's talking about the EBGs.
Yeah, because
I think that all of this shit is a fucking scary tactic. Because let me just tell you, as many people as you just think about, I just want y'all to think about.
Now she's becoming a conspiracy person.
I was just thinking about this when we went to Lava Cantina. As many people that was in that Lava Cantina, okay? If it's true that it's that spreadable,
but it hasn't happened. It's not that many.
They're saying that it's been.
It hasn't been that many here. The main places where all the outbreaks has been in New York. I think it's been maybe like one or so that I've seen.
It's been New York because they're under lock right now.
Well, they ain't under lock, but they trying to do. And they saying that they don't have no. No, they saying they got.
They do.
They said they got a vaccine,
but they
don't have enough of them. Which I'm like, okay, so because I guess monkeypox it has been around for years, and now it's just
all of a sudden
it's just coming.
Oh,
back.
that ain't all. What's the other one? Not scars. Polio is on the uprise as well. Yeah, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you because he's not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all wouldn't sit y'all asses down for COVID, right?
Oh,
y'all wouldn't sit down.
You can't say that name on here.
I'm sorry.
Cause
y'all wouldn't sit down for the C word, okay? When they try to shut y'all down and sit y'all down and give y'all the V.
We don't even want to. I told you.
You see what I'm saying?
I told you they flagged
me.
Okay,
when y'all wouldn't sit down for the C, then they try to give y'all the V, and then everybody wouldn't shut up and take the V. So like now they like, oh, we gotta figure out another way to make them get these V's. So we're just gonna come up with some other stuff. So now
they didn't come up with nothing. They brought something back to life.
So now monkeypox. So now polio is popping back up.
But you know what? The monkeypox. It just somebody they made the comment where people was making comments like, think about it. A lot of people didn't want to get the vaccination. It was like,
are you saying the word? No.
Vaccination. Well, because a lot of people didn't want to get it. It was like, well, if I get sick.
Because we didn't trust the government from a 30-day shoot.
It just wasn't that. It was like, well, if I get sick, I get sick. If I die, I die. You know, that's how a lot of people was. But with this monkeypox, they did say something that's accurate.
Why?
Because they said, because
what they say, they made everybody like, oh shit, wait.
No, because the monkeypox is visual.
David, let me explain something to you. No, let's tell you from a makeup artist standpoint.
No, it doesn't matter. It's still visual. That is going to affect you mentally. And what they saying is, because I think they said...
It leaves scars.
Yeah, when the lady... Because they had this one person on there that had stuff like...
Please talk about it, because I'm going to talk about it my side.
It gets good. Yeah, I know what you're going to say with makeup and covering up.
Thank you.
But that's still not going to fuck up. That's still going to fuck up.
Dude. Your
mentality...
No.
Because you wash your face off every night and got to look in that mirror. When you look in that damn mirror, you're going to be like, oh my God.
David, have you watch tons of horror movies? You know
That's horror movies.
Listen to me.
That's horror movies.
Just listen.
No, I'm not.
You know what they can do with makeup to make you think that there's something wrong when there's not.
What you mean?
So, that chick that you seen, the same chick I saw.
I've seen no,
Just
no,
listen.
because I've seen multiple people. And it just
Y'all, we know as well as anybody else. There are ploys that are set up. No, just let me finish.
No. So you about to say they plot and spot some people's faces and everybody?
It can be makeup.
You know what? I don't think she thinks it's makeup. I don't think it's makeup.
I've seen 3 or 4 videos. I think it's makeup. I don't think that it's real at all.
Okay. When she
And I have seen.
All I'm gonna say is this: if you get monkeypox, you know.
If I get monkeypox, I want you to file for divorce the next day.
I probably will, cause you know how.
And I'm standing in front of the camera in front of y'all.
Cause you know how you an esthetician and you about your face.
I am about my face.
You be seeing people on TV. Oh, their faces, the skin glowing. I'm like,
I sure do.
So you would freak the.
So I'm gonna tell you when I see some shit that don't look real, because I've told you many times before. I've told you when somebody had tape on their face to make their face look like it's not aged. I've told you that, and you like, damn, I never done.
It's too many photos. I would say that if it was just one.
Again.
If it was just one and the same person kept popping up, I could go with that.
I'm gonna just say this.
But I've seen
Saisha Beckham. I went to high school with you. She is a big time makeup artist in the industry of movies.
But it's
y'all
not,
can research her
you're not,
and see her makeup that she's done on horror films and different films for people who've been sick and different things, and you can see what they are capable of with doing with 3D.
We already know that what they do with 3D
makeup. So what I'm telling you is that shit is fake. If you can think, if this is what I'm saying, if you can think that a shooting at a school is fake, that those are fake people, why you can't think that this shit is a setup?
What are you talking about? I never thought nothing was fake at no school shooting.
You went, wait a minute.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind back. So the shooting that happened in Chicago.
What's going to happen in Chicago?
With the young boy who was dressed like a girl. Happened at a parade not even a month ago.
That wasn't at no school.
I mean, it wasn't a school shooting. It was at a parade or something. But he shot up this whole area in Chicago. Young white boy. Yes, they did. He dressed up like a girl in order to throw the cameras off.
I don't remember.
And he literally walked off, and nobody even. He shot that whole place up and walked off. However, a few weeks later, yes, it was a parade. A few weeks later, they showed footage of some of the parade and the shooting, and there were literally people who were just riding their bikes like, you hear gunshots and they're not running, they're not doing anything. If you think that it's not possible for them to stage things like that.
No. I'm gonna say this here because of the
I'm about to go cook because
how many places have we been in where shootings been taken on right now?
And what do you do?
And I'm still doing what I'm doing.
When have we been at a club somewhere?
We've been.
And there's been shooting and we didn't run.
We've been at a club. Matter of fact, last time we was in St. Louis, on East St. Louis. And I'm still, where was
I ran.
No. And
I don't know what the fuck you was doing.
What was I doing? Still there chilling doing what I was doing.
Up. You was throwing money.
So
it was at a strip club. Y'all, that's why he was preoccupied. The bitches was running. The bitches was running.
No.
He was still trying to throw his money.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to scream. You were screaming.
Girl, hush.
That's.
He was throwing money.
You gotta listen to her. She got you.
And I was trying to get the out of Dodge, okay? Especially because we was in the worst part of St. Louis that we could have ever been in, East St. Louis.
That was a long time ago.
And even the girls had already had buckshots when we was there. Anyway.
No, it wasn't. Stop
David,
stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful.
I want you to cut it out.
You need to cut it out. That Jack Daniels, I told you.
You need to cut it out.
I told you that Jack Daniels would get her. That didn't creep
All
up.
I'm saying is,
You think it's fake.
I think it's
You
fake.
think all of it's fake.
I think it's staged to make you guys sit your butts down. Don't do that.
Because you is a little loud right now.
Don't do that.
No, you is a little loud.
I think it's staged to make y'all scared. Because, like you said, nobody wants to have their face defamed. Most
you're not
people are
listening.
very...
But you're not listening.
Oh my
If
God.
it was one person,
Okay.
and you seen that one person spread out, yes, I could go with that. But this is more than one person. I've seen.
Are you are the
I've seen.
you are the conspiracy theory
But
person, and you don't believe that this could be staged?
they not gonna stage multiple people like that.
Why would they not?
Because it's too.
It's just like I told you that
It's not-
I know
I'll let-
somebody that live in New York during the sea, and they said I know somebody who lives in New York during what we just went through, the sea,
What?
the sea.
What's the C?
We can't say it on here, okay? And so they told me we're seeing all of these burials, people dying. They can't bury these people. Blah blah blah. They're saying that's bullshit. It don't look nothing like that. Don't let that shit fool y'all. They trying to make y'all think that all these people is dying, but that's not what's happening. I know somebody who lives in the heart of downtown.
So-
a homegirl that I grew up with
So what?
told me that shit is
what,
bullshit.
So what happened to all these people? Maybe she full of shit.
Why would she be full of shit?
Because she.
What does she gain from that?
Because if she ain't saying it, don't mean it's full.
What does she gain? She lives
I don't know
in
what
the
she gain.
downtown area of New York City.
But I lived where we live. You didn't go outside the house with anything. If
I was working from home.
My point. So if she was on lockdown,
I was going off what you told me.
Yeah.
You was like, oh my God, it's bad out there.
but you see, right?
But she still had to move because she works for Google.
New York was on lockdown.
She works for
She
Google
couldn't
and
go
she
nowhere.
No, but she was.
New York was on lockdown.
But she was.
They wasn't locked down like we was locked down.
But she was.
So you say.
She's a big time exec. And she has no reason to lie to me. We've been knowing each other since we was like, her daddy and my daddy grew up together. She told me a lot of the shit we was seeing was bullshit. She has no reason to fucking lie. After all of this stuff that's gone on, she recently moved away from there because of the shit she saw during COVID. She has no reason to lie and tell me that shit for nothing.
You don't know. Everybody.
What does she benefit from that?
I don't know. Everybody got.
By lying to me. I'm nobody.
You may think you know about.
Okay.
They may know me, and they want you to lie.
Baby, shut up. I'm so cool. Y'all, anyway, I'm gonna make some tacos.
Yeah, she gonna make some tacos.
So I can get this whiskey to come down.
Yeah, cause y'all see, I told y'all. If y'all know by now, if y'all been watching us since on Fridays, when they get the feeling, she get the feeling.
I'm just being honest with you. And it's crazy to me that you're the one that think that this shit is the
Why you
truth.
talking all aggressive?
In the show by yourself. You want to do that?
What you doing?
In the show by yourself. Why she leave this damn up on?
I thought that was you. But yeah, it's been a good one. You know what? This Jack Daniels, this is a good one right here. You know what? We're gonna drink this one.
No, we not.
You know, the truth can come out. She done talked about her spending,
First of all,
everything. You know,
I ain't talking about no spending.
she more street than I thought she was. I just don't know what I got nowadays.
Shut the hell up.
Hey, you cooking right? I'm ending this how I want to end this.
Whoa, some bullshit.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, so
Go right ahead.
You just get to cooking. But yeah, I don't know who this person is right now.
Okay, you wanna lie? Go ahead.
Right, what you doing? I don't know who this person is right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey.
Where's the meat? You didn't get no meat?
Where's me? Yeah, I did.
Oh my God. Where?
It's in the icebox. I would think. Look, it's a snake it would have bit you. And you said it was some meat, so you just need to blend that in. But hey, this has been a good one. Jack Daniels, what we call this? The what I said the name was? The name?
You tell me. I'm in the kitchen cooking.
Really, she wanna do this right now.
Yeah, what is the name?
I sung a whole song to you. You don't know?
You sang a whole song. What song did you sing?
That's how you came up with that name.
It wasn't a whole song. It wasn't a whole song. But you sang something, but I don't remember. What we call it? The Jack?
It wasn't Jack anything.
Jack 6.
Yes, it was. Cause I call it the Jack,
Triple Jack.
Did I say Jack shot?
Mm-mm.
We're gonna have to rewind that and go back to what we named it.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm not the only person in that too much.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. But hey,
We gotta stop drinking on empty stomachs.
Mr. Most,
Everybody said we
hey,
have short-term memory loss at some point.
check out the merchandise is still on deck, still on for sale.
The website is there.
Oh yeah, it's down for a minute.
Don't worry, I got
I'm
you.
revamping.
This year, I'm going to be the one creating your hold on. Your
You been drinking?
website. No.
Oh.
I know, right?
Did you have a shot? You
No.
sure?
I drink tea.
Tea is what she drinks. That's right.
Long
Hey,
Island teas.
It was good. What?
come on. All right, y'all. So this has been a good one. I got you cooking. I finished this myself. What did you do? You came back. What you come back for?
To make sure that I can help you close out.
Nah, I don't need you.
You can't do shit by yourself.
This has been a good one, man. There's a lot of craziness going on. Y'all probably see us in another 30 days or so. We're gonna keep seeing how much crap that can go on in the world, and we want to talk about.
If y'all want to see us more than 30 days, y'all, we started doing 30 days because, like, we can't be drinking like this all the fucking time.
I don't want to be like Noriega. Actually, I'm kind of worried. Like, man, how many they be drinking? I'm like,
He
man,
really be drinking.
I'm like,
Like,
they be on that show, like drinking.
and he said he don't detox, but his wife be trying to make him detox. So I just
Hey,
think
Nori.
that's like not good for your liver. Like,
Detox, man. I actually know what I think they did have an episode where they was like, he gonna start drinking for a while. And
But he didn't. He ended up drinking.
No, because I think I haven't seen the show recently until it just came back recently. So I wonder if that has something to do with it.
I don't know. I just think that can't be healthy, and which is thus, since we talking about this is thus in the reason why I started off the video saying that I've been feeling like it's better for me not to drink as much, to getting to the point where I don't want to drink, because
Yeah, I'd be like
David
that.
knows
No.
that I've had my gallbladder out, and so if you've had your gallbladder out, your only organ that functions is your liver, and it basically forces my liver to work double time, and that means that I can have issues with my liver more than he probably can, and I'm getting to the age where I'm really trying to watch my health. I'm trying to watch my body. I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing.
What up? I am too. What are you trying to say?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because I don't have the
I
gallbladder,
get
which
you.
is a filter, I'm scared now that my liver from the drinking will be an issue. And I don't want to have liver damage or liver cancer or anything going on with my liver. And I want to have the best quality of life that I possibly can. And being that I know that major organ, which is a filter for my body, is no longer there, I have to move differently in this stage of my life. So I have been doing a lot of things to have liver, to protect my liver, to be healthy. But I can't do those healthy things for my liver by feeding them good nutrients and then killing them at the same time.
And that's one of the reasons why it's not every weekly thing.
Yeah. And so
I'm
I'm scared. He may not. I don't voice these things to him, but I have been scared about my.
She don't voice a lot in them streets to me either. Yeah, she don't voice a lot.
He's so full of shit. Y'all, there's no way that I've been with him for 20-some years and you don't know nothing about.
I know something about you.
Okay, so don't play like that in front of the people.
But I don't know what you talking about you.
When I said I can meet him where he at, I'm saying you called me a bitch. I can.
Who?
When I said the dude talked to me like that, I can meet him where he at. I can be in the streets too. I can be moving in the streets too. I was saying that to say, like, I have a vocabulary, an unhealthy vocabulary too. It ain't Christian all the time.
I don't think that's what we was talking about.
But that's what I was talking about. So I'm saying when you calling me a bitch, I got a whole lot of things that my mouth can say.
We're going to cut this out because I think the camera about to die. That red light's flashing.
But that red light's been flashing the whole
We
time.
almost 2 hours.
But all I'm saying is to say is that was the reason why I started off the video. It's been flashing the whole time. But the reason why I started off the video saying that I'm hesitant on drinking, cutting back my drinking because I don't want to put my liver in jeopardy. I'm not trying to die tomorrow, so I'm trying to keep the integrity of my body as best as I can, and I have not been doing a great job. So I'm trying to do a better job.
Don't want to get up, get these early morning workouts, runs in, none of that. Gotta do better.
Yeah.
Health is wealth, you dig?
So anyway, so that's why I made a comment in the beginning of the video about I'm thinking about not drinking.
Okay, groovy. We got you.
Y'all see what this whiskey is doing? About to make me smell the
What are you talking about?
Y'all about to really see the street.
What are you talking about?
I'm about to show
You ain't street.
I'm about
Stop
to show
acting
y'all.
like you street.
I'm about to show y'all what really go down in this house. When we on this video, I'll be respecting him.
No, I be respecting.
I'll be respecting him
respecting.
because y'all want to see that. Y'all want to see a woman in line.
Put some
But
respect
hey,
on my
when we
name.
off this camera, I'm running this shit.
Oh, okay. That makes you feel better. Go ahead, run it. Run it. I'm on vacation then. Matter of fact, I'm on vacation.
No,
Peace.
sir. No.
Listen, I'm on. Matter of fact, you got this.
No.
I'm on vacation. You
No.
right.
Oh, you about to cook?
No, you running it. I'm out.
Oh.
I went to the store. That's the last thing I'm doing. I'm not doing another thing.
Fucked up.
I'm not doing nothing else. Matter of fact, your zinc, if it breaks again,
First of all, I don't got a zinc. That's first of all.
Yeah.
My sink?
Yes, country talk. The zinc. If it breaks again, I'm not fixing it. You need to call them people.
You full of shit. No, that's why I married you. What you say all the time?
No,
That's why
I'm
married
retired.
you.
Like I said, you said
you don't
you
fucking
went
retire.
to. I'm retired.
I wish the fuck you
But hey, we out of this one. It's been a good one.
We know y'all missed us.
The Jack Daniels. The what was the name?
He asking me and I don't remember.
There was the Vactini, but what was the name I came up with? No, that's the name of the
what I came up with, I sung a song.
You sang a song and I came up with the name and said, you know what that would be.
Guess what, y'all? The song, the name of what
I called
we
it
came
Jack
up with,
Shot. That's what it was.
I said back and forth, didn't I?
I said no, it was Jack Shot. You said something about shot, and I was like, you know what? It's the Jack Shot. Yeah, that's what I said, Jack Shot.
Y'all, we gonna rewind back to when I said what I said, and that is not what I said.
And it's gonna be Jack
y'all gonna
Shot.
say, it ain't gonna be Jack Shot. Unless you know what, since he do the naming, he just gonna name it this so he can be right, cause that's what he does.
Nada. Editor. Jack Shot is what we call it.
No, we're not
the
calling
Jack
it Jack
Shot.
Shot. No, we're not.
Yeah, we
Thank you. I need a name.
Yeah, cause
That is no. Do not call it the Jack
Jack
Shot
Shot.
until we go back to the video.
I had to get this done today, like he said.
Yes, who pays
She
you?
is full of
Who pays
crap.
you?
Oh, so where's those shoes that you've been talking about?
What?
Thank you.
You put me on hold.
You guys,
Yes,
thank
you're
you
on
for
hold.
having
Business hours are Monday through
and
Friday.
joining us tonight with the Jack Daniels
Triple sec.
Honey Tennessee. I'm sorry, let me get it right. Jack Daniels
Mr.
Tennessee
Stacks,
Honey.
you know what that reminds me of? Andy.
It was what would you rate it? Between 1 and 5?
Oh, I give it a 5. I like this drink. I
Just
give
a
it
shot, would not mix. What would you rate it?
I still give it a 5.
A
It's
5.
still good.
Okay, I agree. I would give it a 5. It was great, and I mean, you can tell we're kind of.
I'm not nothing.
Tipsy.
She, like I said, I'm groovy, same as I always been.
But
I just want my tacos. I'm hungry.
But y'all, it's been great. We hope you guys have a
What
beautiful
was the name
night.
again after that?
You get the
Jackson.
title when we get the title of the drink. Once we watch the video,
Jack Shot.
I'm Lady Mostow.
Mr. Mustard.
Mostow Boutique, Mostow Clothing.
I
I don't got it on Mostow Boutique right now.
say you disrespectful. This is not most style boutique.
This is not fuck this is. But
Actually, I ordered that from
yeah, you ordered
where I
it.
get your
and I got a
shoes from.
dress.
Shoe
Shoe
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah.
So, Mostow Boutique, we're not gonna talk about them. Mostow Clothing. You can also find us on IG at Mostow Family. Mostow Fam. Okay? And feel free to leave comments,
Yes.
like,
yes.
share,
Like her
subscribe.
ass is crazy. She from them streets. Peace.
I guess I'm gonna go make these tacos. Peace.
Time to do, but we can